we just went online to see like what's available because we have 8 large animals that those are the priority. So we're going to need something with some pasture and a barn and things like that because we're a horse family. And then we started looking at real estate agents. We had friends that had already lived out here, and the short of it is that's how. We were told who they were. We started looking, we looked up Brandi, and we talked to her, very impressed. We were impressed by her record that she's got, the awards that she's won, and then through Brandi, we met Vikki. And we've just been so grateful. I could not have been more happier with Brandi and with Vikki, but we dealt mainly with Brandi most of the time. Jill and I, because we were also a prior military family, her and I have moved many times over the years. And I do not know, and I think Jill would back me up on this, I have never in my life met a real estate agent that is not only just dedicated and motivated, but out of the box thinking about ways to get what we're looking for, get the price point set, and all of that. Because there's so much to it that I don't think people actually understand. And especially when you're in like this kind of world, like the equestrian world like we are, it even takes it up a little bit higher. Absolutely amazing. It's the only thing I could say. It's absolutely amazing. Never met somebody that can think out like that. Amazing. And we know other real estate agents, just so you understand. There will never be a time that I wouldn't recommend Brandi and or Vikki, because I know they work together, sometimes they work apart, but they would always be number one. And it is because of the way, the diligence that they had in trying to get everything that we were looking for and to make sure that the whole process was fair across the board. And that's a thing, because we've been in situations before in the past where things weren't very fair and things didn't go right, and that puts even greater stress on you. So they alleviated that more than they'll ever know. I'm sure we were quite the challenge for her because Jill and I, we coming from retired military, we're retired law enforcement. We have our way of doing things, and we have our standards that we have, and we're not going to change that. And so Brandi wholeheartedly took that and took the reins, and she ran with it. And her amazing process of taking us through different places, different locations, sometimes like on a quick notice, she's like, yep, okay, I'll be down there, blah, 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 and things like that. And then sitting there, and this is, I think, one of the best things, is for me, I can say, oh, I want this, and this, and Jill will be like, well, I just want this and this. But she would go, she can help you put it in the box that you need to put it in. Instead of thinking a million things and all of this, she makes you mission focus on what it is that you need versus what it is that you want, because the want can come later. Get the necessities down first. And I never understood that until we started looking at land costs, how much acreage, how much woods, is there a barn? All of those necessity items for somebody like us that we need, but sometimes you don't always see the forest through the trees. And that's what she did. She kept the blinders on and kept us mission focused. That's probably the biggest thing. Anything above 10, I rate them. It's as simple as that.